Joining me now from Washington, D.C., President of Judicial Watch, Tom Fitton. Tom, this investigation has been going on for over a year. Do you think we're going to learn anything before the election? Will this wrap up anytime soon? We know that President Trump is hoping for that.
I don't think so. We probably won't get much, if anything, in terms of additional prosecutions. Maybe Peter Strzok will be prosecuted. He was asked a question on CBS News the other day whether he was a target, and he didn't answer the question. So maybe he's a target. I don't know. But it's now been, it was April of 2019, I think Durham was appointed, and there's only been one prosecution, one plea deal, a plea deal that was essentially handed to him on a silver platter last year. And still nothing's been done in terms of other prosecutions. So it doesn't bode well for full justice, given the length of time since he's been appointed. But who knows? I just presume past behavior is an indication of future performance. The past behavior of the DOJ is to give the Obamagate crooks a pass.
Yeah, it seems like there is a two-tier justice system going on here, and it's really clearly unfair. No one else would be able to get away with some of the things that they have gotten away with. Of course, that is if they're Republicans, conservatives, or in the Trump orbit. Now, you mentioned Peter Strzok, the former FBI counterintelligence agent, and he has been making his media rounds, and we have a video clip of that. Roll tape.
What is Durham looking for?
He is looking for, I can only assume, something that the Attorney General has asked to use as political influence to chill both the past investigations and present those in a partisan negative light, as well as to cast a chill over anybody who might be thinking about doing something now or in the future.
But there's no public interest that could be served by releasing something in the next 55, 54 days that wouldn't be served by releasing it on November 15th. And so when you look at what happened today, I think it's another sign that there's something very troubling about this investigation. I think it's very clear the Attorney General is pushing for a result that is completely inappropriate.
This guy says, oh, we could just wait until November 15th. Nothing to see here. Of course he would say that. And then Peter Strzok over there, he's just kind of clueless, wondering what they're even investigating. He's totally innocent. Keep in mind, this is the guy who lied under oath, and we're supposed to believe him now. And also, what business does he have going on national television? His credibility has been totally destroyed.
Well, this is an FBI agent who had several text messages talking about stopping President Trump from being president, how he was going to do it. He talked about the insurance policy. He's the one who, using innuendo and gossip on his own, generated the Crossfire Hurricane opening memo that launched the targeting of President Trump, at least formally. So it's really ironic that he's involved here. Look, to the degree there's any scandal at the Justice Department, I suspect we're going to find the scandal is deep staters objecting and obstructing any serious investigation or prosecutorial decision-making by the Justice Department or Durham. I tell you what, if there are prosecutions that come after the election, that's inappropriate, because you can bet they knew or had enough to prosecute people before the election. And the only reason it's being held up, if it's being held up at all, it's because the deep state thinks, in my view, that it might be seen as helping Trump as opposed to hurting him.
So tell me a little bit about the DOJ records that Judicial Watch obtained showing the Mueller team accidentally wiping the phones. It's funny that it always happens on that side and they get away with it. And as Don Jr. said recently in an interview, he said if he removed a comma from an email or something, he'd probably be serving time.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.